Welcome to Caribbean Global Network News and Sports. I am Scott Wilson. In today's headlines, U.S. Coast Guard sued over alleged detention and abuse of Jamaican fishermen. And in sports, Jamaica's Concacaf Gold Cup Group C match sold out. Richard Byles, new BOJ governor. The financial and business communities have firmly endorsed the appointment of accomplished corporate leader Richard Byles as the new central bank governor. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark announced Wednesday that Byles has been endorsed by the executive as the next governor of the Bank of Jamaica. He said the David Marston-led committee that was set up in January to search for a new head for the central bank had decided on Byles as an, quote, eminently qualified, experienced and credible leader, end quote, to succeed Brian Winter. His tenure begins on August 19. U.S. Coast Guard sued over alleged detention and abuse of Jamaican fishermen. Information reaching CGN is 4 Jamaican fishermen are now suing the U.S. Coast Guards over their alleged detention and abuse suffered. According to information from the lawsuit filed Wednesday by the American Civil Liberties Union, the men were held for nearly a month aboard U.S. Coast Guard vessels in the Caribbean Sea, most of the time chained outside in the blistering sun and through strong storms. The men were picked up September 14, 2017. The ACLU alleges that the men Robert Dexter Weir, Patrick Wayne Ferguson, Luther Fionn Patterson, and David Roderick Williams were held in secret for over a month while being denied access to shelter, basic sanitation, proper food, and medical care. Their families presumed them dead, according to the group. The Coast Guard would not comment specifically on the litigation, but said the Jamaican crew was seen dumping marijuana into the water. The Coast Guard said the Jamaican authorities gave permission for the men to be taken to the U.S. for prosecution. The men pleaded guilty to providing false information about their boat's destination. They served 10 months and were deported in August. 250,000 traffic tickets issued since the start of the year. The police are reporting that they have issued 250,000 traffic tickets for breaches of the Road Traffic Act since the start of 2019. Assistant Commissioner Calvin Allen, head of the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, said this represents a 12% increase over the corresponding period in 2018. ACP Allen said the police have arrested and prosecuted 45 people who had a combined 20,000 outstanding tickets. The individuals, who are all from the corporate area, have appeared in court. And in sports, Jamaica's Concacaf Gold Cup Group C doubleheader match at Houston's BBVA Stadium sold out. Following Jamaica's surprise win over the USA in their friendly match a few days ago, comes news from the regional governing body of football, Concacaf, that the announced Gold Cup Group C doubleheader at Houston's BBVA Stadium is sold out. The doubleheader, which will take place on June 21, features Jamaica up against El Salvador in the early game, while Curaçao tackles Honduras in the late matchup. All 4 teams will head to Bank of California Stadium on June 25 to close out the group stages. Brigitte Foster-Hylton praises national record holder Janeek Brown. Brigitte Foster-Hylton had nothing but praise for Janeek Brown, who broke her 16-year-old national record on Saturday after winning the NCAA Division I 100-meter hurdles title at the Mike A. Meyer Stadium in Austin, Texas. Brown, who just completed her sophomore year at the University of Arkansas, ran a personal best and world-leading time of 12.40. The time, the second fastest in NCAA history behind Brianna Rollins' 12.39 seconds, set in 2013, also erased Foster-Hylton's 12.45 set in May 2003. Foster-Hylton, who is the 2009 world champion, sent congratulations and said it was a good indication for the future of sprint hurdling in Jamaica. That's it for your CGN News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. Pleasant viewing.